Hi, welcome to ACM Alexander Classic Movies. Today we're going to talk about how disco went from an underground club scene to mainstream America through its prominence in 70s movies. Dawn of the decade of decadence, a new and exciting style of dance music emerged from black and brown communities. Some displayed during the disco era pales in comparison to the self-absorbed lives we currently live on social media. It would die along with disco in the early 80s. There existed a world of glamorous disco divas, leisure suits, and powder cocaine. Minus the cocaine, went from underground to mainstream due to the popularity of films that either had plot lines surrounding disco or disco sound. We'll revisit the films that brought disco to the dominant culture. It was directed by Cooley High director Michael Schultz. The young black director initially wanted to pass on the film as it was the brainchild of white music executives. Same year Car Wash was released, Donna Summer would perform on the previously homogeneous American bandstand stage, marking a paradigm shift where disco was surpassing rock as the music. In 1977, Saturday Night Fever was released to critical acclaim and featured John Travolta as protagonist Tony Manero. I would describe Tony Manero as an anti-hero who escapes his tumultuous home life by committing disco debauchery. The soundtrack featured numerous tracks by the Bee Gees and other bands like the Tramps and Tavares. The soundtrack would go on to be the best-selling soundtrack of all time until Whitney Houston's The Bodyguard surpassed it in 1992. Before even viewing the film, I had to learn CPR to the tune of Staying. And even rock bands like Blondie tried their hand. Disco Godfather addressed the toxic use of drugs that pervaded the disco scene. Gloria Gaynor would win the first and last Best Disco Song Grammy for I Will Survive. Success could not have been achieved without its prominence in film, and I'm not jiving.